Hello, my name is Stephanie Chill. I'm a Curatorial Assistant at the Museum of Fine Arts, and today we're going to take a brief look at communicating through clothing. And we often think of clothing or fashion as a way to express ourselves, things that we're interested in, maybe things that we value. And in some earlier times, this wasn't always the case. It was more an indication of what your station was in life. Just a minute to share my screen with you. In the Qing Dynasty of China, which was from 1644 to 1912, there were a lot of restrictions on fabric, certain types of fabric and dyes, and even embroidered symbols that would be on clothing. And this was all restricted by social class and was an indication of your station in life and in society. And the dress code even evolved from earlier dynasties. Let's take a look at this vest. Court officials could be identified by rank according to a bird or an animal that would be depicted on a badge on the front of their clothing. Here we see what's possibly a pheasant that would represent the 8th rank of civil office. Now these bright pink and purple dyes, these are probably synthetic, and it tells us that the vest is likely from the early 1900s, possibly even going into the Republic period. It probably was not used for court at all. Now, the imperial family was identified by the 5-clawed dragon, as seen here on this dragon coat. However, in later years of the Qing Dynasty, imperial clothing was sometimes mimicked by the general populace for special occasions, such as weddings, where the bride and groom could be seen as the emperor and empress for a day, or when representing imperial characters in theatrical productions. The traditional imagery of this jacket reflects the Chinese conception of the cosmos. It is full of auspicious symbols. The dragon chases a flaming pearl through the clouds, which are filled with cranes, a sign of long life, and bats, which are a good symbol of fortune, paired with the wand symbol. Now, the wand symbol is an ancient Chinese symbol that stands for 10,000, and paired together with the bat, which is the Chinese word for good fortune, this pairing is thought to bring an eternity of blessings. Below this serene aerial scape is the Isle of the Immortals, rising from the crested waves of the deep ocean, covered in precious coral. Now, through these two examples, we can see how a person during the Qing Dynasty would not only communicate who they are, but also what they hoped, especially in some of those special occasions. Thank you so much for joining me today.